Guess what time it is? That's it. That's my intro. Hi, I'm Amanda, and you're watching Swell Entertainment, and today I am reviewing Savage X Fenty, which means that I need to do a Spider-Man lingerie review. And I didn't realize that I have never done one of these in this apartment, so you guys really are overdue for one of these. For those of you that are new here and aren't familiar with this is where I review lingerie companies or bra companies, the like, but so I don't get demonetized, I do it in a Spider-Man suit. And then because I do actually want to know if I like these items or not, I then do a Patreon only version without the Spider-Man suit so that I can actually try on the item. I'm reviewing Savage X Fenty today. Savage X Fenty by Rihanna. I've been meaning to do this for a while. There has been some speculation and some talk of potential lawsuits and the like from various companies against Savage X Fenty, mainly because of the way that their extra rewards membership is laid out and how it happens on their site. And I'll talk about that a little later after I try on some of this stuff. But basically, it was some questionable business practices. And I experienced them myself, so nothing has changed, basically, because they have it set up so that first-time buyers, they give you all the prices for the membership being included. But they don't tell you that to get those discounts until the very end. They don't tell you that to get those discounts, you will also have to agree to a $49.99 a month membership to get those discounts. Then even once you do find that out, you have to go back and remove it from there because you can't remove that membership discount from your screen. It's just kind of automatically in your cart. So it's shady. I can't say the S word this early. There's shenanigans afoot, okay? But obviously, Savage X Fenty does a lot of collaborations with influencers, actors, and like. They have their whole partnership program. I am not at all affiliated with that. I am just reviewing this. So I reviewed a bunch of stuff. I do like a lot of Valentine's Day lingerie and items and things like that. I'm relearning my love of pink. And so I bought a couple of different items from them that are from their Valentine's Day collection. And then I bought one item for Halloween for next year and a couple other basic items to review, obviously. So let's crack this bad boy open and get started, shall we? You know, I have to tell you guys, every time I put this suit on, my mood just goes up automatically. So you know what, despite what the MCU would have you believe, it's impossible to be upset in one of these things, okay? It's very fun. Like, I kind of feel like I'm gonna run home from school on Halloween and my mom is gonna tell me to take off my costume, but then also won't make me take off my costume if I just promise to like set the table for dinner and then I'm allowed to wear it to dinner. Like, there's sirens. I should go fight crime right now. Like, I feel it's so fun in this thing. It really is. And also I look really good at it. Like, really good in it. Should we start with the basic bra? Okay, so without fail for one of these things, I always try to buy at least one basic bra to try on because I think that bra sizes are annoying. I'm typically a 32B, barely, which is why I'm a 32. So I got a 32B, microfiber strapless bra in Honey 32B. Got a little X for Savage X Fenty. One of those convertible ones that can be strapless, you know, or crisscross. So let's just strap this bad boy on. So this is my boobs without a bra on. I'm basically the same as Tom Holland's pecs. So right off the bat, I like the thicker band size for this type of bra, especially with strapless. I always think that that's more ideal. I just realized I wasn't recording. God damn it. I did so many good quips just now, but I wasn't recording. So this is the bra. I can't tell from this angle. There's a strap internally, which actually I think would help with the structure of maintaining the cup without the straps. I talked about how I like that there's a thicker band because then when you have bigger boobs, see, even right now, like my bra is staying up. Straps, I can lower, I need to tighten these, obviously. But when you have bigger boobs, a thicker band is better because it can help alleviate some of the strain on the straps. And that's where a lot of women with bigger titties have issues with back problems from the straps of their bras, like cutting into their shoulders and stuff. And that was way too tight of a strap, but still. It's literally next to impossible for me to do anything with these gloves on. But with great power comes great responsibility. With a cool suit comes limitless issues. It's hard to adjust my boobs in the suit. Usually I do the whole cup and lift thing. Can't do that here. I'm off to fight crime. The spider just sits perfectly between my tits, so this is great. I mean, I think the straps are a little too tight because I think that's putting a lot of strain on the cups themselves and they're kind of folding over a little bit from where the straps are. Overall, that's the bra. I think it's fairly well made, all things considered. Okay. Boom. It's got the rubber on the end sides. It's got the strap. I think this causes better support actually, because then if this pulls, then that pulls taut as well. But then also when it's on, I feel like that was kind of almost obvious that it's there. But again, I have smaller boobs. This seems like it was arguably more designed for people with bigger boobs. Something to consider. I bought something in purple because I've been really liking purple lately. I'm trying to get away from the green. So this is the bralette set in purple. This is acai berry purple, juicy purple, X-link print. I got small top and medium bottoms. Because usually everywhere else, I'm a medium bottom. I have a bit of a butt and some thighs. But I also have small titties. Oh, I like the bralettes that have strap. Like, I don't like bralettes that, like, you know, they kind of make you work for it and, like, can wear out the elastic when you're pulling it over your head and stuff. So I like when there's a clip. I like the berry purple. This is nice. I should also point out that the shipping was very quick for these. As always, I'm in LA. These shipped to LA. These fit fairly well, actually. Okay, so you're robbing a bank, and I swing through the door. I say some quip. You're better than this, maybe. Maybe I just go full nice girl, like pick me. Like, this isn't you. Look at me. Look. And I'm also in the underwear. I mean, I like the purple a lot. They're cotton underwear with the lace lining, which I like. Obviously, I'll see if they actually fit better when I'm not wearing a Spider-Man suit. But the top fits pretty well. There's not a whole lot of structure to it, so obviously it's not going to give a whole lot of support. But I mean, when you have tiny boobs like me, that doesn't really matter. It's more about just giving the illusion of social decorum of wearing a bra. I like the color a lot, though. I don't know if it's showing up on camera because of the lighting. All of this is just, Amanda's in a Spider-Man suit and doesn't know how to behave like a normal human being when she's in a Spider-Man suit. And that's just kind of where we're at. Okay, next we have, that looks huge. Is it a small or a medium? What is this? Brazilian? Yeah, my whole vagina is gonna be out. These are supposed to be mediums. This is a top. So, let's see. Watch this actually fit really well, and I'm just being dramatic. So super high-waisted Brazilian bottoms. These are faux, like, synthetic leather-ish, or that's the illusion, like it's pleather. As far as how well it's made, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the material itself. Not sure how I'm feeling about I like the fishnet back. I actually do like it a lot. Hang on, let me put the top with it. So there's a bustier top that came with it of the same material. I told myself I was gonna prep all this last night and have everything opened and unwrapped so I wouldn't have to do it in the Spider-Man suit, and I still didn't do that. Why am I like that? This is a small. Hang on. I could go over to the mirror if I put it on that way, but where's the fun in that? Ooh, yeah, I'm not liking the stitching here. I actually like this material on the top. It's the stitching with this lacing material that I'm really not a fan of. It just looks super cheap is the word, but I mean, it's just like because of the way the lacing, the fishnet is, or the netting is that's used to do the embroidery for the shiny hearts. All the stitch work is very obvious, and so I can just, I don't know, it just looks cheap. I don't like it. What if I'm trying to get laid on Valentine's Day? I mean, no one's trying to lay me on Valentine's Day. Let me start there. So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this looks pretty, like, can you hear it? Does it sound cheap or am I losing my mind? It could look better. I didn't notice this because of the suit and my gloves and all of that, but when I was doing the Patreon only portion of this video, I realized that the straps for this top are actually assembled incorrectly. The straps have a sticky side and a regular side. The sticky side is like what was on the other bra, the strapless bra, to help hold it up, to help hold the straps up. The problem with this Valentine's Day top is that both straps were put on upside down so that the sticky part is facing out versus facing against the skin, which is not good for one, keeping the straps in place, looking correct, or for hair that could potentially get stuck or caught in the sticky bits. And it's not sticky, it's just more annoying than anything. Next Valentine's Day set, let's go. This one's a bralette. I don't think it's super Valentine's Day-y, it's just the coloring. I like the lacing detail. That's what I really liked on this one. The model looked really nice in this one. So it's pink with red, and then it's got the gold rivet thingies with the lacing. I like it. It's pretty simple. It's cute. And then it took me a while to find the matching panties for this one. I don't know why. Like, they weren't like, oh, people also bought, like, this was not there. I had to dig for these underwear. They had different styles of this underwear. Did I get thong or cheeky? I may have gotten cheeky. I think these are the cheeky. Yeah. it's kind of, I like the pinky purple. I know it's hard to tell because there's so much red in this suit and then most of the lacing is red. I mean, I like it. Oh, maybe it's because there's just not plastic netting in this one, but I mean, it just like the stitching looks infinitely better than on the other one. I don't know if it's the pleather material or the heart stitching or whatever, but it just looked really cheaply assembled. Just saying, it's my opinion. I like this one more. And then now we have the last one. This one's my favorite. When I picked it out, I was like, instantly knew what I was gonna do with it. I'm always planning for Halloween, always. My favorite holiday, obviously. Cozy Night slipper stockings in green. And these have grippy stars on the bottom of them. I feel like I might be too short for these. These are going all the way up. I think these were only one, was there one size? They may have been one size because I feel like these are not meant for someone who's 5'2". I feel like these are designed for taller people. But these are basically like wearing sweatpants. They also had this color in pants. I just didn't want them. So they go. They're not sticking up too well, staying up too well because of the suit, but there's also no rubber or anything inside of them, but they're just meant to be cozy, I'm assuming. Okay, these are the booty shorts. Are they backwards? Why are they so big? They're high waist. So we got our leggings. We've got our bottoms. Now, obviously, I got the top as well. They had these in pants, but this is better. Now imagine it's Halloween. You're doing something nefarious. And Spider-Man jumps in dressed as Sexy Grinch. Maybe he's wearing a Santa hat at the same time. I actually can't wait to try these on without the suit on because these are really soft even through the glove. I do like this is very, okay, a Maddie from Euphoria. Would you hit on me in the club, yes or no? This is so, okay, I like it. This is fun. I like it. This is mine. There was another color. I can't remember what it was. I didn't like that color because I was like originally like, oh, I'll get the other one. This is obviously not flattering to my skin tone whatsoever. I have not worn neon since I was in middle school for good reason, frankly. This is just mine for fun. This is for my I'm gonna wear this on Halloween. It's gonna be one of my Halloween costumes. This is fun for me. I love this. Anyway, that's all I got. And you know what? I'm choosing to do the outro in this. So like I said, there were some questions about the membership for how they go about getting people to sign up for the membership when you're a first-time buyer, because they do like the extra discount for first-time purchasers for people with new account on Savage X Fenty. They tell you about the bonus, but there's actually no way that I could find when I was trying on the website to log in and like just sign up for an account without purchasing anything at first. There was no way for me to find to do that I could find on the website. And then when you start adding things to your cart, then you see at the bottom, it just says the membership is at the bottom. And there's an X next to it, but there's no price next to it. Okay, so my understanding, if I didn't know better, would just be, oh, I just have an option to get an account. This is not flattering, is it? Like looking at it, I do look like I'm wearing a diaper. I don't think I'm built like this. I'm like a box. Hang on, let me take off the diaper. $49.99. I knew that because I had looked it up, but it doesn't tell you that when you're looking at the item itself. Go to checkout, gives you the price. This is what you've saved. And then at the very end, before you click checkout, is where it tells you you are enrolling in the $49.99 a month thing for the membership charged every month. But it does not give you the option to opt out of that from that screen. You have to go back and exit it out. So that was what some of the claims were made, which I will link that all down below. They previously have apparently filed claims against Adore Me, which is another company that I talked about in another Spider-Man lingerie video. Gosh, last October 2020, it's been over a year. They apparently had to pay $5 million in a settlement for that one, for the similar issues for their practice of, their membership. So that's where a lot of these companies got into trouble, is with their memberships, because it's just one of the easiest ways for them to make money. For cheaper materials is not the way to do it. Like, because some of these items are very well made. Frankly, the only item that I can really complain about the quality of is the one Valentine's Day set. That's it. That's the only one I can complain about. The other ones are all fine for the most part. Like I said, I really like the purple. I like that one a lot, actually. The bra, strapless bra itself, I'm going to try it on, obviously, without a suit on. I always have issues with strapless bras, and it looks pretty well made. So, I mean, we'll see how it all plans out. I'll put a little note to tell you which ones I'm keeping and going to try and return and all of that, but we shall see. I did sign up for the discount or the membership. I plan on canceling that. We'll see how difficult it is for me to cancel that now that I've gotten my order. It didn't charge me right away, did it? I think it's going to charge. It may have charged me now. I'll have to check to see when they charge me for the membership, because I'm sure they're going to try and sneak one charge in there before I cancel it. and we'll see where it's at. I've heard some issues about people trying to cancel it, and then once they get a refund because they didn't realize they were signing up for a thing like that, they were told to set a reminder on their phone when they talk to customer service to have them cancel it. Remind them to cancel it before they're charged. I have a lot of issues with things like that. That's just my opinion. But I mean, hey, if that's your business model, then I guess that's kind of to be expected. All in all, I think that a lot of their items, I do like that a lot of their modeling photos for their websites are inclusive. And there's a variety of different body types on their website, not just for the women, but also for the men's items as well. Anyway, that's going to be it. Have you ever tried anything from Savage X Fenty? Have you ever been a part of their membership purchasing thing? Have you had any shenanigans when trying to cancel it? What's a piece of yours from Savage X Fenty that you actually really like that you tell a lot of people about? Or that your person ripped off of you and was like, must have you now? Let me know. Comment down below. Reminder, I have a podcast, the Swell Shenanigans Podcast. New episodes every Wednesday. Reminder, I have merch. Links down below. Shout out to all my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. I'm assuming there's going to be a few more of you by the time after this video goes up. If you'd also like to support me on Patreon, they'll be linked down below. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, that'll be up here. And that's going to be it. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. If you deal with a lot of bad days, get yourself a Spider-Man suit. This is so much fun. I have such a good time in this thing.
Thank you, Audrey, Alan, Cameron, Christopher, Chris, Cody, Colton, Crash PC, Devin, Dirty One, Dawn, Elliot, Evan, Thuckles, Hopeless Hollow, Drucker Ray, Joe, John M, Jordan, Joseph, Kenny, Kevin, Kim, Kristen, Lamb, Lex, Lisa, Louise, Matt, Matt O, Matthew S, Meme Lord the Red, Michael, Micah J, Nathaniel, Pat, Penn, Richard, Rob, Robert Ross, Sam, Serena, Skylar, Simon, Tasha, Timothy, Tom, Wendy, Williams, and Reese Wink.